Hey guys, happy Witchy Wednesday. How are we doing tonight? Sorry I wasn't able to do a morning read for us, but ooh, cards are a little sticky there. All right, we're going through some conflicts. Spirit guides, what does the collective need to know on this Witchy Wednesday? All right, put your energy in and let's see what the cards have to say. So in our recent past, we've got the Hangman in the reverse. So something's feeling delayed in the recent past, or maybe you're like indecisive about something. Okay, and then we've got the King of Wands in reverse as well for the present position. So we're still acting a little too impulsive or hasty on whatever you were indecisive about. Okay. And then our future position. Another reversal. You guys are feeling a little off balance recently. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Still feeling a little stuck. Maybe some lack of self-discipline. Or you're like too much of a perfectionist. All right, let's see what we've got going on. Dun, 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 dun. And then what is our what's at hand card? Okay, we've got the Three of Swords in reverse too. So, you guys, what's going on here? I was feeling like business, but I guess this is love related. What's on the bottom of the deck? Another reversal. Seven of Wands in reverse too. It was like we're giving up. We're feeling overwhelmed. All right. Dealing with some negative self-talk. Releasing this pain from the heartache. But there is forgiveness here. Something to be optimistic about since it is in the reversal. You're either moving on or we're recovering something. So let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Well, let's go through each of these and then I'll add some extra clarifiers. So for our what's at hand, again, I was thinking that we were dealing with something business related and it's a large collective. So we might be dealing with both business and love, right? We're multifaceted beings. We don't just deal with one thing at a time in our lives. Okay, any of the air signs, Libra in particular though, is coming up. This is all about expression of an idea or feelings. This is like the first stages of completion and growth after the heartache. But it is a reminder that in order to release this pain, you need to forgive yourself, the other party, maybe the other parties. Three of Swords could have been a third party situation. It doesn't always have to be like somebody was cheated on or anything for that matter. It may have been a family member or a friend that got into your head and added some negativity towards the situation. It could even be like a job or a pet, like somebody had something else that was prioritized over you and the relationship. But since it is in reversal, that is a good sign. It's just a sign of optimism and that you are on the mends, right? You are repairing your heart. So this is a time of healing. For some of you, you're moving on, and the others, there is recovery here. So let's see what we've got going on. Again, here. Okay. So again, that's ruled by Libra, air signs, but any of the air signs can come up. Waters. All right. So the Hangman in reverse. Hangman is represented by the Pisces. So our fishes are in the house. Number 12 could be significant, but 12 does reduce to 3. So yeah, I'm feeling like a third party situation could have happened, or just a sign of communication is coming through. Communication and creativity for those of you who this is related to, like a passion project or something happening with work. There is a delay. So obviously this situation that led to heartache just was possibly at a standstill, or there was some kind of resistance towards it. Somebody may have been stalling, the Pisces in particular. Could have been like fear of sacrifice or lack of control. So a lot of times people become the runners because they're scared of all of the responsibility that comes with a relationship, of emotions, but also other things that they would have to sacrifice in their life, like their time to their work that they have to dedicate towards their family, or anything for that matter. But yeah, there's a lack of control here. So the person just felt, possibly indecisive about making that decision to stay or to go. And with this feeling of lack of control, they're like, I don't even want to deal with this. So then that's when these kind of delays come about, or they choose to walk away from it. But there was some kind of resistance to either this relationship or whatever project you were trying to manifest. All water signs are relevant, though. It could have also meant that you kept dwelling on the whole situation at hand, so maybe the healing was delayed. Okay, but the King of Wands in the present position. Geckos could represent something for you. There's like a little lizard gecko on here. Any of the fire signs, Leo, Sag, Aries. Scorpio too. So, okay. Water signs and fire, but mostly fire. Impulsiveness. I'm just getting impulsive. Like maybe the person was super impulsive with this indecision that they had to make, and because of the fear of sacrificing something or like losing control, they just jumped ship rather than like dealing with it and taking true accountability and, overcoming these challenges like the true King of Wands would in any situation. But somebody felt like there was unachievable expectations here with this relationship or this job that was coming in or whatever opportunity was there for you. But it was a little ruthless. They acted very ruthless through this decision making. There were some high expectations, maybe on one or both parties' ends, and they just, hastily decided like, nope, I'm out of here. Yeah, they couldn't see the bigger picture and like overcoming the challenges, working together. It's the King of Wands is usually like the natural leader, the visionary of the deck, but obviously he or she, it's just a male depicted in the picture, didn't want to really be mature in the situation. So, yeah. And then the King of Pentacles in reverse, or excuse me, Knight of Pentacles, not the King. This knight is the slowest moving knight out of all of them. So, and it being in the future placement and the spiritual placement, it's like this person realized that they had a lot of self-discipline that was lacking and they're feeling stuck. Maybe they're a little bit of a perfectionist, but they just saw this whole situation, whether, again, it was a relationship in love or some kind of partnership in business, that they were going to have to put in a lot of work without reward, and it just didn't seem like they wanted to move forward towards it. Aries and Taurus are coming up here, but any air or earth sign. Yeah, usually this is a card of hard work and routine, responsibility, and efficiency. So like it could have worked, but there would have been challenges that had to have routine put into place and some hard work to get, a successful outcome within that relationship. So I just feel like somebody was really lacking the the will to take on that responsibility, which sucks because I feel like, it really burned somebody. Somebody really was hurt through this decision. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. I want to clarify with my life situations deck. It's an oracle deck, so anything with love or money could come up to help us out. I am going to do a part 2 to this with some tea, and if that goes too long, then I'll do a part 3 where I'll pull some runes to clarify the whole situation at the end. And usually I do the runes in my shorts. Okay, so what does this collective need to know? Can I get a clarifier on this 3 of Swords, please? Heart's desire. Sing along to your heart song, for it knows what you truly want. Somebody's like got their heart chakra closed, and they're not really like able to say what they want to say. Like, look at this person, like he's in agony, like finally is gonna just burst out with it. Obviously somebody's not, listening to their true intentions of their heart's desire, or the other party who was hurt isn't able to talk about their true heart's desire. Okay. And clarifying the Hanged Man. Feather of Hope. So even though there's delays on this and it feels like you still have a lot of resistance and somebody left for this fear or the lack of control, you have a little reminder from the universe that you need to grasp the feather of hope, a delicate symbol of upward promises and uplifting future. White feathers could be significant. We love that. A little hope. Okay, clarifying King of Wands. Ocean of possibilities, you guys. There is some hope here. Okay, so in the present position and the physical card, don't be too impulsive with like big expectations, because they may be unachievable right away. And with this Ship card, it's like maybe even there's like some distance, and don't be too impulsive or hasty to like go after them. I don't know. I feel like it's just saying take your time, don't be too hasty, but there is an ocean of opportunities. Navigate through the boundless ocean of possibilities where horizons whisper of untold opportunities and plentiful paths. So especially if this is business related too, I'd say you have a lot of options here, and there is really promising hopes for the future, but just make sure that they are achievable expectations. But you do have some options here. There are multiple paths. So I feel like for some of the collective, yeah, I'm getting both. Like some of you are going towards business, some of you are going towards love. Some of you may have options in both realms. So multiple options in love, multiple options in your jobs, or potential projects that you could pick up on. That's really cool. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, clarifying. The vortex of creativity. Wow. Spiral into your creative vortex, unleashing imaginative power to manifest your dreams into reality. So this is huge, you guys. Whether we're talking about love, money, success, happiness, you are your own creative vortex. So in order to unleash this imagination, you have to live in Delulu. Delulu is the Salulu. I know, it sounds cray-cray, but that's what we're doing out here. If you want to make your dreams into your reality, you have to spiral down this Delulu staircase and tell yourself you have the power to manifest anything you want. If this is something truly healthy for you, there's real love, there's real success and opportunity for wealth, happiness, abundance in all of its forms, then that is coming to you, but you have to believe it. You literally have to ignite that creative potential within you and say, yeah, I have the power to manifest this, and I'm unleashing it currently. I already have in the past. I'm going to continue doing it in the future. And this is your reality now. Especially when something in front of you feels like there's going to need a lot of self-discipline and work before you get the reward. So recognize that you may not even need that, all of that work. Or some of you may even feel like you'll get bored if you don't get the reward before you want to. Oh, maybe that's why some of you left a relationship. You're like, oh, this is just too much work. Like, am I going to get bored before I get the reward, before I can like fully be in partnership with my person? I don't know if I even want to do it yet. Or like, should I really put the discipline into this side project to make me future money? Like, I don't know, I'm a perfectionist. It's not going the perfect way how I want it to. Like, if I feel stuck, then like, is it even worth it? Yes, all of it is freaking worth it. But you've got to, it takes some energy to make some things happen, you guys. So, yeah. But somebody has a real desire here. Your heart knows what it truly wants. I feel like a masculine here is not letting his heart lead him. Again, or it could be same sex, whoever identifies as the more masculine energy. You're not letting your heart truly lead you. And that's why we've got, this Three of Swords in reverse, though. So it is a good thing. We are starting to release this pain, but it's only going to be through forgiveness. And you have two options: recovery or moving on. So you can truly recognize what your heart's desire is and recover this relationship. Or for others, you're going to say, nope, I'm going to look forward. I forgive, but I need to be optimistic and move on. But okay, super interesting. Ooh, I just want to like pull a couple more clarifiers because that's what I love to do. Page of Wands on the bottom. Page of Wands. Something's in your path. It's like you're not like going down the path that you should. It's like somebody came in with a message and it's like, hey, you should go down this path, but you're still just being a little indecisive. I don't know why. Okay, clarify this Three of Swords in reverse. Oh, that's the one. Clarifying the Three of Swords with the Five of Swords. Yeah, somebody's definitely not listening to their heart and their true intentions. So fives are always a bit of a challenge and some turmoil here. It's like, wow. So there's just some lack of communication. It's like one person is really devastated. Again, I'm getting three parties were involved in whatever the situation was, whether it's business or love. One person was super devastated with this. One person is left a little in the air and confused, and the other person really came out as the victor. But it's like that person was able to step into their power. And it doesn't necessarily mean that that was the person who wasn't hurt in the beginning. Like, this could also be the 3 stages of healing that you went through as you're recovering through this Three of Swords. So in the beginning, maybe you went through this heartache or, removing yourself from some kind of business situation. And then you were like, I'm confused still on this whole thing, but I know I need to move forward into my power, right? This vortex of creativity, realize the ocean of possibilities, and find the power to cut through any sharp stuff that was left there. There does need to be some kind of communication, though. Maybe you need to talk with yourself. I don't know. We've got 3 black cats at the bottom, and those are always like your higher ups are guiding you. and one of the cats has his hand on a book. So you need to like get some kind of information, some kind of knowledge from somewhere or some person to better clarify through this situation. Okay, and the Hanged Man. The 3, oh, the Empress. Oh, the Empress. You guys. Okay, there's definitely some hope here. And this Empress is pregnant. In the past, maybe somebody was pregnant. There's a white dog and a black cat. I love that. The Empress is like fully embodying her intuitive powers, recognizing that she is life force, especially since she's depicted as pregnant here. Like, yeah, you may have felt, or some party may have felt out of control or some fears, but whatever indecision there was, either the other party was feeling the opposite and they were like, no, I'm standing in my power, I'm standing in my abundance. I know that no matter what decision is made, I'm fine. Or maybe this was the energy that you wanted to step into. And clarifying the ocean of possibilities and this King of Wands. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Dude, okay. Ace of Cups upright is like one of my favorite cards. It's all abundance, all manifestations. When it comes to love or money, it's like full success. But it's in reverse. So somebody's just not stepping into their manifestation power yet, or recognizing that they can have their wish fulfillment. You are worthy of this wish fulfillment. And there's 2 lovebirds in the back. A cat drinking water at her feet, and there's vines growing up out of that water. Like, there's so much growth here. But somebody was just really impulsive and a little ruthless. Like, we were not able to fully drink from this overflowing cup because somebody was too hasty, or like, I don't know. The cauldron's brewing though. You've got the magic, you've got the potential. It's just we're not stepping into that. It's like we're not trying to get on this ship and deal with the waters, because she's got water behind her too. Yeah, somebody's not trying to deal with these emotions that come with the Ace of Cups. Okay, and last clarifier. The Queen of Pentacles in the upright for the final card. So you have a very abundant future here. There will be success in this relationship and in this business venture as soon as you realize that you have the power to manifest your reality. You just need some self-discipline. Don't get too overworked with like things being perfect. Wow, but look at this. Somebody was definitely pregnant, because there's a mom cat and she's got the 3 babies now. There's grapes, there's fruit, there's so many bushels of fruit. There's bumblebees rolling around. There's gold coins falling out of this chest. She's got her broom, she's got her, her power. She's on her throne. She's dressed in proper garbs, and she's got the moon over her crown. Like, intuitively, you end up in the right seat. You know that this is what it's going to take, this kind of mindset, to get towards the successful outcome that you want. So this is how my feminine is showing up in the future. But our masculine is just still feeling a little stuck. All right, you guys. That's what I got for you. Show up to part 2. Oh yeah, my name's Kat. This is Pure Premonitions. And like it, subscribe, share for your girl. I'll see you soon.